Welcome to episode 11 of this Let's Play series of Warlock II the Exiled. My name is Gracian, and welcome to my channel. So in the last episode, we continued fighting forces that were coming out of this portal. We're starting to make early preparations to go through that portal into the Shadowlands and sort of expand into there, if possible. It's going to be difficult, but eventually through research and some spell shenanigans, we're going to have a really powerful invisible hero to just snipe things down. So I wanted to point out that I did figure out recently, because in a different episode I mentioned this, but it does work that positive mana sources are modified by the percentage increases before the subtraction takes place. So if it wasn't, this would be -3 is +3 +3 would be 0, so 10 -2 is 8, plus 100% would be 16 mana. But it's not making 16, it's making 24. That's because it is doing 16, 3 + 3 + 10, plus 100% is 32, -2 is 30, -6 is 24. So it is giving me the pluses are being modified before the subtraction occurs, which is really good. You can have these costly structures that have an upkeep of mana, like this Dragonborn's Guild, and it doesn't take away from your income as much as it would, which is really nice. So the same thing is true for gold and food, which is really good. Okay, so next turn. We've got some more interlopers coming through here. They really don't stand a chance against this paladin, who is essentially just farming enemy units for experience at this point. He's going to be really scary soon. Bearmen aren't taking a whole lot of damage from that. They just have a lot of health? What's happening? Huh. Just the extra defense from being in the forest? They don't like arrows.
Attention!
Construct building. My capital is a money building location, so we will build the jewelry plant. +4 gold will be modified by a +50%, +50%, +100%, and a +25%. So every one of these is giving me more like, what was it, like 12.5 or something I figured out last time? 13. So we'll do like here. Again, we just want to make it easy in case we ever need to come back for some reason, if something really powerful like that god's unit ever spawns in my city and it like spawns here, then I want like a nice roadway to come back and get to wherever it is easily. This is, oh yes, this is my city where I'm gonna get the barracks and training grounds next. Barracks just costs me money, but it gives me a buff I can give for, I think it's like 10 or 15% bonus unit power. Let's do here. Received an offer. Make peace, and they will give me gold and a spell. I think I'm okay with that, and then if they ever try to expand into here, I will go to war with them and I will stop them. So I will accept this, and then I can turn my attention towards going through that portal, which is much more interesting to me than fighting this player who does nothing. Melee resistance will be good. Yeah, we want this character to live for a long time because he does so much damage. Prospectors. I should be making settlers to do those like passive cities all throughout here, but I'll have to babysit the settlers because they'll be dying slowly as they travel.
Fixing on the fly.
Is this gold mine complete? Yes, it is. Okay. Build a farm in the next 20 turns. Yes, I can do that.
How may we
We'll do that. Resistance.
Frigate.
Frigate. Okay. So frigates are nice because they have pretty good health for their cost and pretty good damage as well. So they're just good at patrolling. Yeah, they just be good at patrolling this area in case, like, obviously I just said peace with them, but that's okay. We'll leave a frigate here for defense. And now what do I do with you, Mr. Paladin? I think we make you... I think we start sending you guys to the Dremmer world and get ready to invade. And we'll send these guys onto this space to hang
your
out.
nobleness.
We can go down there.
The runes lead us.
I could start building Dragonmorts again now that I finally have a good mana income here. So let's see, what do those cost me? 7 upkeep. That's quite a bit. Queue them up. And by the time we get there, I'll have a better stockpile.
Spectres.
Just wait. I should have made a crow, send it through that portal, and see how well they're doing. I'll do that next turn. Probably give it magic eye too.
A new spell has been researched, my lord.
Oh, of course they're standing on the portal now, so I can't do it. Well, I'm gonna park this frigate right here. So as long as they're, well, actually once they fill this space up, then they just pop out on the closest available land. So that means I gotta put her back here in case we start going to war again.
Attention.
That's okay. That is okay.
Tweaks or tweaks?
Great Artifact is done. And we're going to do Grand Architect, Experienced Mind, Conjuring Methods, Mana Spring. And I'll finally have enough mana to blast things with spells every turn. Population growth in the city by 90 lasts for 10 turns. Let me grab that first. I'm going to really use that because there's some buildings I really need. Or do I need to stop procrastinating on the invisibility, which is right here? Who leveled up? Okay. Unit power. Okay. Unit power plus 50% if on... basically on a swamp. Extremely specific. I'm going to go with unit power. We're going to make him invisible anyway. Prospectors, you guys go ahead on through. Paladin. I'll just click this and you can find your own path. And I should be building... Where's the best place to produce them from? I guess here. I should be producing like some settlers. And I'll just have to babysit them. But yeah, they can start making me some passive income and stuff. I might build a fortress city. I'll have to be really careful with founding too many more Grumgog cities because I'm about to make Chrome extremely upset with me. What did I research? Magic Ward gives a bunch of resistances for 5 turns. Those are pretty useful. Elemental Regeneration. You have received a demand. Are you kidding me? No, we're going back to war! I can't believe that. Fine. This is what you want. If this is what you want. Why don't you do any damage to those? Oh my goodness, I need to... Ugh. I gotta send troops back over here again. Curses! Okay. Well, I guess you're staying here. I mean, you're not super helpful anyway since you're melee and ground. So you'll just stay over here and crush things that come through here. What are these? Bearmen. Regular bearmen. Are you strong enough to do any fighting? Oh. Tree of Protectors? Those guys are big. Cool. Demolisher. Interesting. Okay, and it has a swipe attack. Go ahead and do a little bit. I cannot believe she went immediately back to war with me. Upsetting.
How may we solve?
We are getting close to having the ability to make this unit invisible, this hero, and then we will just start destroying monsters slowly. We have to be very careful, because if they go next to him, everybody can see him. All the monsters can see him at once, so we just have to, like, never let that happen. I'm not appreciating the level of sass I'm getting from the Winter Enchantress, if I'm being completely honest. Nice, critical hit. Okay, that means this frigate is now safe. Just start blasting.
Full ahead.
A little bit more damage would be nice.
Okay, and country.
You're just gonna go in defensive mode because you're not doing so well. Don't bring me on purpose? Is that what he said? Nobody understands you, man. What's this hero have melee resistance wise? Not very high. So we could start putting permanent buffs on, yeah. Can turn lands into swamps. It's pretty interesting. That'll give him a little more survivability in case my bad, some Quaddles even believe her to be a goddess. Huh. Cool. Okay, my bad, Sachi. Order a new building constructed. Yes, so this one, if we get we can start making these research and mana huts for witches just permanently, like over and over, or we could head over to University and Military Academy to get these powerful. Oh yeah, I think I want these 3 buildings and then we build these forever. So we'll get a university. I've also got the power of herbs. I want so much stuff here. University costs a lot of money per turn. The city will level up in a second. I can put a fort here. Okay. All right. Who's going? Whose turn is it? Ah. Oh, that didn't do anything. That's great. Okay. Prepare to be blasted. My ship is regenerating already because it's a construct and I took that perk.
The runes lead us.
Elemental and death resistance. Actually, I could probably use that, to be honest. And then we'll hit this guy. Doesn't seem to make any sound. Oh, that's spooked him. And then you just defend. Build building. Oh boy. But I could also get just a buttload of money. So maybe I don't need... Do I need a fort? Am I worried about anything that comes through here? I mean, if I built a fort, I'd have more options for defending. I could get my paladin out of there and actually help somewhere else. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll just do it. Ooh, site. Site. That's nice. Sure.
Maybe this place?
Oops, I don't want you to queue that up.
Where to? Settlers!
So where do I want to send these settlers? I guess we'll figure it out slowly. They've got a little while to go.
Servants of his stone ship.
So I need to start focusing on building some buildings like here as the city levels.
How may we solve?
Pretty dedicated to
A new spell has been researched, my lord.
not out DPSing their healing potential.
We are unbreakable!
1 damage.
Frigate!
Gosh. So maybe I need to build another one of those witches. They're pretty strong. They do a lot of damage. You just park them on the shore and they just blast everything. But soon I'll be able to build the upgraded version, but yeah, no big screaming rush on that, I guess. So why don't we just grab a regular... Well, they cost 310 now. What's the upgraded one going to cost? Uh-oh. Okay, next research, invisibility. Because I have great research coming in, so that's going to be really nice. It's going to make this really fast. Movement points, bonus for attack on weakened units. Movement points is 4 right now. Probably do not need 2 points of regeneration. I love getting this on lots of melee type characters, but this guy's already got plenty from his items, and he heals himself when he attacks, so maybe... Oops, I right-clicked. So he's going to have that, which is fine. I was probably going to go with that one anyway. Oh, these are the strong ones? They are. Terrifying. Hanging out over the void.
Attention!
Settlers!
And do I want to prepare any spells? Do I have any like banes I can apply to her? No, I don't. Do I want to weakness anything? I mean, I might. I mean, these guys are pretty strong. 65 mana for that. They're not really doing much back, so maybe I won't even worry about it. What am I going to worry about? What can I do to create artifact? Oh. I have to know spells. Okay. Okay, well, let's find out. Does this character need... This character needs a magic item. Oh, no. Doesn't need a magic item. That's going to make him very powerful. He needs an armor. That's death magic. That he could use, but it's not very exciting. What can I make that's an armor? Armor. Prismatic protection. Life, death, elemental, and spirit. Or basic, which is melee and missile. But I only have 2 points, so I could do like prismatic. Oh. Oh. 225 mana. Goodness. Might be worth it. Might wait a little bit though. It's going to be a little bit before we're sending him through. But that's a good, I mean, that's really cool. That's all around. But this guy could probably use that too, because he has the elemental resistance, but he does not need, he needs like everything but spirit and life. What's his damage now? 81! Ridiculous! So maybe I will start working on this. Let's make an armor that gives him prismatic and melee and missile. And we'll create, and it's going to take 4 turns. It costs all of my mana I just generated. But that's what it's all about, making a single invulnerable unit to destroy everything. Can't seem to kill units as fast as they're popping out of here. Okay. And Lava Lodge.
Answer.
Like that. Okay, we'll get him. You just wait there. I'll heal him if it gets dire. Although I can't interrupt my spell now, so we'll see. Settlers. I could actually 1, 2, 3, 4. I could build a city here, and I should. That way they can never sneak a settler in here. Nowhere else is far enough away. You can't actually teleport settlers onto like these hexes. So I could, in the future, I could teleport a city, a settler up here and have like these little floating tiny cities that are producing stuff. Which is pretty fun.
Yes, your nobleness.
Okay, where do we want to send you?
Dragomort Guardsman.
Over there. And you are going to go here.
Prospectors.
And intern. Oh, they're really trying to fight back here. I mean, they are trapped in their home world. I don't blame them. Elemental. I can do a little more to these guys. Not much, though. Oh, because they're in defense mode now. I gotta take them out, though. Like, I gotta finish them off.
Stand and fight!
1 damage. Yes. Okay. We'll get him. As long as, if nobody else pops out next turn, I will swap. I'll put this guy in the water, get this guy on here, and he can start cleaving into multiple enemies at once. Okay, build building. Do I want any of these things? 25% mana, 75% mana. Sure. We'll build a corrupted tower. And we'll build it here.
We are unbreakable!
Elemental, death, missile. Looks like elemental and death because they have none.
Servants of his stone ship.
More power.
Tweaks or tweaks?
So go over
Claim
there.
it for his stone ship.
How much health are you guys missing? Heal a turn.
Maybe this place?
How may we solve?
Sorry, who am I looking at? Oh, these guys. Just heal. What is this? What are you doing to me? Oh, maybe that was me finishing my item. Yeah, Armor of Time. Okay. Now, that looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. And we're going to have invisibility done next turn. Perfect timing. We'll have the mana for it. It's beautiful. There's so many units here. Okay, can you kill this? What, are you buffed or debuffed? Buffed. I'm colorblind, so I can't tell if it's like, I think it's a yellow or green or gold or something. If it's a buff, and it's like red, probably. If it's a debuff, I don't know. Okay, there we go. Just gonna constantly put new units in right there.
Run witches.
Frigate of
We're gonna just disembark you guys. Hopefully you can survive a hit from these. Oh, that's a transport vessel. They can't hit you. Perfect. So you settle.
we
What do we
have
make this
founded a
into?
new city.
Probably... Probably a free town. Elemental damage, elemental magic resistance, movement points. Probably movement points then.
Yes, your nobleness.
Eh?
Okay, we
Where
want
to?
you up here probably.
A new spell has been researched, my lord.
Okay. Visibility is complete. I think it's... Oh, here's a settler. Look at that. What great timing. Get out of here. Okay, that settler is never going to get anywhere with this, so... Okay, so now we want to do a big hit on both of these guys. That's really nice.
Aye, your nobleness.
Does everybody regenerate around here? Lava Wodge. Yes.
Answer.
Yes, I have more coming. More Lava Wodges. Yes, perfect. This little bitty city is going to need a little bit of help. How much health does this city have? You have 80. Do these cities get more health as they get bigger? 250. Wait a minute. There's a level 5 city that's free. It gets 80. That's a level 6 temple. Here's a level 2 temple, 250. So temple cities get a lot more health for some reason? Like a lot more health? That's really weird. Okay. Okay. So then, what, do we want to head into here for anything? What does this do? Mobilizes damage over time. Okay. Magic Flight is really nice. Haste for movement speed. I don't think so. I don't think we're worried about this. Oh, except for the growth of target city. No. We want to get more mana, I think, still. Because a lot of the cool units I can build have a mana upkeep. More cities would be nice. Oh yes, my farm town. We'll just build more farms.
Attention!
Only have to have one city make food. Okay. Invisibility. There we go. You make some crows. Let's go through and see. Okay. Yep. So if I had sent my if I had sent them through, him through, and he'd not have any movement speed left, he would have just been next to these guys. They would have just shot him. Maybe attracted some other ones around. So okay, I'm glad I did that. I wonder if they're gonna try to come through here. So he has how much movement? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, he would have. Okay, okay. So we'll go ahead and move prospectors, healer, bumbles, missile. We'll just get ready. Send him in, and then you can probably do a lot of it by... I'm sorry, her. Send her in by herself, and she can probably do a lot of that work. And, she may not need any help. Like, she does 1,000,000 damage. She's got regeneration on her own. She's got... I cannot see. She has all these resistances. Regeneration, unit power, adds far shot. Oh, we could make her a weapon that gives her... Because she doesn't need far shots when she's invisible, right? So we could create a ranged weapon. Drummer, Slayer, Death Magic, 10% power, adds an action far shot. Applies a curse, lesser vulnerability to physical. 15% missile and 20. Okay. Plus 20. Okay, so I could do like plus 15% missile damage and plus 25% death magic, and just make a really strong bow like that. It's gonna take a while, but then she'll have. This bow isn't giving her any damage, it's just giving her the far shot, so we could give her more damage. She would do like, probably like 95 damage or 100, and she could kill a lot of things in one shot. This is great. Okay, so we're all out of time for this episode, so yeah, join me in the next one, and we're going to have some fun invisibly sniping monsters down. And then if it goes really well, we might end up getting the meta teleportation, and we can move to teleporting her to the Winter Enchantress's home. We'll just take them out. They can't even see. And then we'll get magic levitation next, and she can just fly around shooting things. So, yeah, thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.